Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 Me. We are well into February and I've been kind of offline for a little bit, but I'm back now and lots to share. But I wanted to kind of circle back around to how we started the year with this whole idea of thriving. You know, that this would be a year where we would thrive in 2025. I've got my little note here somewhere that we did to sort of promote it, and it was a really interesting perspective for me to share because I truly love that word, thrive. I think it's a word that can be it surrounds so many different areas of your life that you want to achieve success, or you want to achieve some kind of goal, or just be happy in it, and thriving in your health or with your life or with relationships, just thriving. And at the beginning of the year, I actually started by saying, what does that mean? Like I in 60 Me, we've always done our articles like how to do this, ways to do this, 7 tips for this, actionable things. And I thought thrive is such an abstraction. How can we make it real? How can we make it really meaningful and purposeful? And I wanted just to remind you, that we started the year talking about thrive in 25. But how do you know you're thriving? Okay, we're 1 month in. We're probably, I don't know when this is going to go up, but it's into February. And so here's some tips to check in with yourself. And if you're doing these things, then you know that you're at least thriving in this area. That means you're taking action. You're doing something to thrive. That's so important to me that it's an action word. Thrive is not a noun or a verb or a adverb. It's actually an action verb, to thrive. So if you know, how do you know that you're thriving with your sleep and your good health? If you're waking up energized. Are you waking up energized? Do you have a sense of purpose? You feel like you've got a reason to get out of bed to go ahead and do the things that you want to do? Have you done some meditation? Have you done the things that you might have said to yourself at the beginning? These are things I want to do in 25. Not as like goals or intentions or resolutions. It's just like I want to just do meditation every day. I want to do a gratitude journal. I want to get up feeling strong and healthy, not tired and like rolling out of bed like you just don't want to get up. Okay, so if you're doing that, if you're getting out feeling energized, you're thriving in that area. Okay, what about whether you know if you're thriving with healthy habits? Well, are you eating, has your diet changed to include healthy foods that are nutrient rich, that are good for you, maybe plant-based or vegetarian? If you've made that decision, that was part of your thriving idea. If you're thriving with your health, if you're eating good food, if you're looking at your plate and you're thinking, oh, this is good food, this is really healthy, that I put this together. Are you prioritizing balanced meals with good choices in the supermarket? Are you balancing all the aspects of your healthy habits that you said you want to thrive with? That's the thriving in that area, right? I mean, I'm kind of writing over this superficially, but you know what I'm trying to get to. That if you said I want to thrive in healthy habits, then what are you doing? Not what are you thinking, what are you doing? So are you open to learning? This is one of the things about thriving in mentally, just getting on with stuff, learning, being curious, investigating new things. So if you are thriving in that area, then you've read a book, you're writing a journal, you've got a little book of coloring, whatever it was you said you want to thrive in that area of learning and whatever. What did you do? Are you doing it? If not, don't stress. I mean, just do it. Now, start now. Make this the point that you start, because if you say you want to be a lifelong learner, what does that mean when you say I'm thriving as a learner? I'm curious. I've read this book, or I started to read this book, or I've listened to the audio tape. What have you done? What's the physical thing you've done? So maybe maintaining supportive relationships and reducing the toxicity in your life was part of your goal, part of your thriving plan. So how do you know that's happened? Or are you doing it? Are you having good conversations now with people that you had a hesitation about, or you were having a conflict or some not clear conversation? Are the conversations better now? Are you making progress? Have you actually implemented some ideas? And remember, we said at the beginning that thriving is not about perfection at all. It's about progress and making progress. So what have you done to join a community group, or to reach out to a friend, or to, what have you done to make friends? If that was an area you wanted to thrive in, what have you done? What are you going to do? I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you didn't do it. I mean, honestly, trust me. I'm just, all I'm trying to do is to get you to, if you're on board with this thriving in 25, then let's see if we can get everybody motivated to take action, to do the things that are going to make a difference. Managing stress. Maybe that was one of your things you said you want to take care of. How's it going? And if you say, oh, I'm still completely stressed, what are you doing to make it easier? Are you going out for walks? Are you reading books? Are you doing some craft? Are you breathing? As I stop this video just to pause and breathe. I tend to not do that actually. But are you dealing with challenges more calmly? And if not, what's the plan? I mean, you may say, oh, forget it, I'm not even going to continue with this. But if you want to be serious about thriving properly and in a real way, then that's something to think about. So I think the bottom line here is to celebrate small victories. Don't think you're going to get all this sorted out. Your thriving ambitions are not going to, whatever your thriving goal was, is going to all happen overnight. Just take it easy on yourself. Talk to yourself. Do regular, small steps. Okay, so for example, you didn't lose the weight you were hoping to weight by changing your habits, not by losing weight. You maybe take a walk today. Just go out and walk. Walking is actually one of the best exercises that you can do. I walk, well, I haven't been walking for a little while, but I'm back on my feet now, and it's really, really helping in so many ways. So have a sense of purpose. If that was one of your areas that you wanted to find some useful part to play in the community, what are you doing? Did you go and check out some volunteer opportunities? If you really wanted to thrive in that area, what actions are you taking? Did you reach out to a group that you could do some volunteering? Even a simple thing. Did you talk to a friend to help them with something? What's your purpose? How has it changed if that was a goal for you? What steps have you taken? Hey, you got another 11 months. If you're going to do this as a yearly thing, don't stress if you haven't done it, because this is just a kind of summary of the things if you've taken action, this is what you're going to be experiencing. So if you want to balance time alone, you're lonely. That's how you started the year. And one of your goals was to thrive with new friendships and to thrive in the world of social exchange. Did you go out to a theater group, or did you join a coffee club, or did you start to do a meetup somewhere? These are just things you could do to actually address that area. If you want to thrive in that area, these are things you can do. Another thing is, if you're practicing gratitude and joy, I mean, that's such a cool way of thinking about thriving. If you get up in the morning and you think, oh my gosh, yes, I've got these challenges, or I've got this issue, or whatever. I just realized my hair is falling apart here. It's okay. It's going to last through the video. But, if that's your goal, then if you're waking up with gratitude, just simply saying, 3 things you're grateful for, and feeling this sense of, this is life. I need to embrace it. I need to enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever you thank for just another day on this gorgeous planet with these amazing friends and people. And you couldn't be in a better place. If your thriving goals are still a little bit unshaped and not so positive for you right now, come on, reach out. Just share in the comments what your problems are. You're having trouble setting boundaries. You're having problems with your family. I mean, you can't go into too much detail here on YouTube because it's an open site. But come join our Patreon group if you want to get a bit more personal. We meet Monday, Wednesday in live shows. People are meeting each other. We're going on trips together. We've got 3 things planned in the next year. Well, 2 years. And you're welcome to be part of that too, if you want something a bit more intimate. We're all on this journey together, guys. We're all trying our best. It's nothing you can't just make it happen overnight. It takes time. I never could snap my fingers properly. Marvel, my grandson, could do it with his left hand. It's like crazy. Anyway, it's not easy. You can do it. We're here to help. Stand by us. We're here in the community to provide you support and love and guidance and inspiration, hopefully. But let me know how you're doing, okay? Take good care, everybody. Oh, by the way, please like the video if you like it anyway, because it helps with our relationship with YouTube. That's super helpful. And come join the Patreon group. The supporters group is really cool. Patreon.com/ /60andme. All words, all letters. Take care, everybody. Lots of love.